Hey guys, Team Fail here with the Blackcat Crossing version 2.0. First I want to give a shout out to UmbreonFromTheShadow. He'll be on the sidebar along with my wants. And yeah, let's get started. 2 Necro Gardener, really good. When he's in the graveyard I can remove him to negate 1 attack of my opponent. Sangan, he can search out basically everything in this deck, so he's really good. 2 Mystic Tomato, he can special summon basically anything in this deck, so he's also really good. Cyber Dragon, drop him. If I go second turn, my opponent sets or summons, drop him for a special summon. Play a level 3 tuner, that's a level 8 synchro instantly. Rescue Cat, Raiko, 2 Death Koalas, and X-Saber Airbellum for the Rescue Cat engine in this deck. This works really good in this deck. You'd be surprised, and this is what makes this deck run. As you see, there's no Summoner Monk because Summoner Monk was slowing down the deck, so I took him out. But yeah, this is really good, and all the cards individually help a lot. Like Raiko, I can destroy a card. These damage all the time. First turn, these are epic. These guys for synchroing, it's really good. So we got that still running in here. Well, it's called Blackcat Crossing, so makes sense, right? This is new. This is what replaced my Diamond Dudes. Shuras. I got this idea from MCole40. His gadget anti-meta deck runs 2 of those and 2 Gales, but Gale's getting limited, so I decided to run 1 with this engine. It still works, even if Gale's already gone. They're still 18 beaters, so they're still pretty good just by themselves. And people think if you drop this first turn or something that you run Blackwings, then you get a Gale. They're like, oh, they're getting all ready for Blackwings, but they don't even know what's going on, so it's really good. Phantom of Chaos. He works really well in this deck. He can become anything. So I'm not sure about the ruling, but with Rescue Cat, this card's wicked good. So I don't think Rescue Cat resolves in the graveyard because you're sending this to the graveyard to do the effect. But I don't know if anybody knows the ruling on that. Please comment and I'll give you a shout out in the next video. Plague Spreader, one of the best tuners. Him and Gale. He can come back from the graveyard by putting 1 card on the top of your deck, and then you can sync up again, but then he's removed. So good. Trigodia, I should be getting another one. Going by a show and drop in the next few days. When you take direct damage, you can special summon him. His level will become anything that's in your graveyard, so he can really synchro anything. And you can ditch a monster at the same level as your opponents to take control of it permanently. So he's like, I think he's broken. He should be limited. Gores, when you take direct damage, drop him, activate 1 of the effects, stops OTKs, everybody knows what he does. Dark Creator, remove a dark, special summon a dark, I can get him out a lot. Dark Armed, he's like the beast of the deck. I can get him out so easily, and I get him out a lot. Move a dark, destroy 1 card on the field, and you can use it multiple times a turn. So, Lightning, Heavy Storm, Mind Control, Card Destruction, Pot of Avarice, and 2 Book of Moons are the staples. I did run 3 Book of Moons, but I took 1 out because it was kind of slowing down the deck a little bit, so took that out. Mind Control, it's good for taking control of 1 of your opponent's monsters, even a face down monster, and then Synchro. Allure, you can ditch a dark to draw 2 cards, well, remove a dark to draw 2 cards, and if you don't have a dark, then you have to discard your whole hand. I was running 2, but 2 was way slowing down the deck. It was a dead draw most of the time, so I put it down to 1. Foolish Burial, I usually throw away Necro Gardeners or Rescue Cat late game. Instant Fusion. This card is what makes the deck run now. This is new to this, the new engine. Yeah, you pay 1,000, special summon a fusion monster, 5 or less. It's really good. Call the Haunted, replace Monster Reborn. 2 Bottomless Trap Holes, just to stop opponent. Torrential. Dark Bribe, I'm looking for another one. If anybody has one for trade, Super or Ultra, I don't really care. And Solemn Judgment, really good card. I used to think it sucked, but now I think it's amazing. Saves me a lot. Okay, for the extra deck, we got Iron Chain Dragon, underrated I think. Works good against a lot of kinds of decks. Red Dragon Archfiend, Armory Arm, Gaia Knight, Herbellum, 2 Colossal Fighters, Magical Android, Goyo, Ghost Power Tool, this is for trade, remember wants on the sidebar. Black Rose, really good. Stardust, those 2 aren't for trade, these aren't for trade. Black Fire Dragon, really good. Instant Fusion with a level 3, you could blow up the field if you're in a bad situation, so it's really good. And I've always wanted to use this guy, so I decided to put him in. Cybersaurus, he's 18 attack, 5-star fusion for instant fusion, really good, I like him. Okay, so remember Umbreon from the Shadows, sidebar, updated wants sidebar. I'm looking for Flamvells, so if anybody has Flamvell Dog or Flamvell Commando or anything else, so I'm not sure what's out yet, yeah, hit me up with those, okay? See ya.